and we are going to get started. So aloha everyone, my name is Joshua Laguana. I am your co-chair for the District Public Image team. What we're going to do today, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. We're going to do some introductions. Everyone on here, dignitaries, of course. Then we're going to give you guys some updates of what's happening in District's public image, as well as what is our remaining strategic plan for the rest of the year. So let's go ahead and get started with introductions. So first off, we have immediate past District Governor Sandy Matsui. She's all the way in Portland. She's all bundled up there. We have District Governor-elect, Mr. Mark Merriam, who's right under the wave. We have past District Governor Roz Cooper, along with past District Governor Linda Coble. Hello. Oh, and we have Jen Tanoy from the Big Island, along with Alan Kusunoki. And she is wearing the RILA 2023 shirts. And just, you know, congratulations to everyone that participated in RILA this year. What an incredible time. The photos looked awesome. And, you know, we're public image, so we do like these photos. We like to highlight what you guys are doing. So send your photos to me through text or through email, and we'll get those uploaded onto the different sites that we have. We're going to move on. I don't think I see any other district governors. No, I do not. So we're going to go ahead and move on. I'm going to give you guys an introduction on our public image resource team. So on the screen, you're going to see our names. Hi, everyone. I'm Joshua Laguana. I'm from the Hickam Pearl Harbor. And you can also find me at 808JJH Fitness on Instagram. You have Scott Wishart, who is driving, so we won't let him talk, but he is my co-chair for public image. And as you may notice, he doesn't have an Instagram account yet. We'll get there, I promise. Next up is Sandy Matsui from the Rotary Club of Windward Sunrise. She is also our immediate past district governor, and she can be found at Sandy Matsui on Instagram. Ted Fagel, who is not here, he is our district governor nominee. He can be found at Ted Fagel. Lori Williams, give a big hoorah, Lori. You have to unmute yourself first. There it is. Lori Williams from the Windward Lonnie Clyde Club. She can be found at Lori D5000 on Instagram. Mark Merriam, our DGE. You can find him at Rotary Mark Bobble. I'm assuming that's going to be the, oh, I'm sorry, Sandy, Rotary Club of Kaneohe. I appreciate that. Thank you. I will update that. Mark Merriam, he has started this new Rotary Instagram account, and it's Rotary Mark Bobble. It's pretty awesome. Go ahead and follow that as well. We also have Conray Ike. He is from the Rotary Club of Ala Moana, and he is our webmaster for Rotary D5000's website. He can be found on Instagram at Conrad_EK. We have Ryan Kawamoto, who is the incoming AG for East Oahu, as well as a past president of Kahala Sunrise. He's also on our team, and you can find him at Ryan Kawamoto 808. And then not on this call also is Virgil from the Kapolei Club. He is our webmaster of rotaryinhawaii.org, and he is also on Instagram at V808. So take a look at these names. If you have Instagram, go ahead and follow them, because these are the people that you can turn to when you have questions about public image, whether it be, hey, you're going to post something, I want more engagement, tag us in it and we will repost it. Or you may not know how to repost yet, like Scott, and he will talk to someone else on this list and help you with that. All right, let's give you guys some updates. So first off, we have this incredible website called rotaryd5000.org. Just by a show of hands, or hello me, how many people have visited that website? Okay, I like that. I like that. Well, I'm pulling it up on the screen. Well, not yet. Where is it? There it is. I'm pulling it up on the screen right now. There has been some extreme changes over the last year and a half. We are trying to simplify this website so that you guys can find information faster as clubs, as Rotarians in the district, but also for public image. We want it to look more attractive. So we're putting more relevant stories on the homepage. At first, you're going to see this carousel of photos. These are all pictures from within the last year. Every one of you on this call, I would love for you guys to take a photo of you or your club in action, doing something. Send it to me. I want high quality so that we can put it into this carousel. I want you or your club to come to this website and say, hey, I'm part of that. Hey, I'm doing that. Also, if you scroll down here, way down here under quick links, these are some very fast links to get information. What I'm going to highlight today is the public image section. We created an entire page just for public image. It's called the District Public Image Resource page. By clicking on this, I am going to put as much information that we talk about in meetings, any ideas that come up. Someone has, hey, I have a best practice. We're going to put it on here. If you don't know how to build your logo, we'll give you some logo guidelines up here. If you want to look right here, you can create, if you don't have a club logo, or let's say that you're doing a joint project with another club and you want to pull their logo, I created a photo album of all of the Rotary clubs in Hawaii, their logo. So you can go ahead and pull those from here. Also, we have district logos. So one of the best practices, instead of having, let's say you're doing 5 projects or one project with 5 different clubs, you don't want to have 5 different Rotary logos. What you want to do is represent yourself as Hawai'i Rotary. And so that's when you're going to want to come in and utilize one of these logos here. And so this is a white logo. If you just click on it, it'll take you to the image, and then you can just right click it and it will go ahead. You can go ahead and save that image right there. I'm going to continue on with this. So other things that we're putting into this resource page is the stuff on the right-hand side over here. We created some videos, but we're also going to be starting out this training series next week, and we're going to be recording all of those and putting these under public image hacks to help you and help your clubs improve public image, as well as to get our information about Hawai'i Rotary out there. So you're going to see these links continue to grow. We also have resources. So if you are trying to get a story out to the newspaper or to the news stations, we do have press releases and media coverage. We are documenting all of the things that the state says or the news says about Hawai'i Rotary, but we also have a boilerplate template that you can utilize. It does talk about Hawai'i Rotary. It also talks about Rotary International. And then below that, I'm going to skip the links, but under files, I want you guys to come and look here every so often. Whenever you see an email from me and there's a new thing that we're promoting, we're going to put those under the files. So it's very fast for you to find it. So under the files, one of the things is I'm doing a PowerPoint presentation. Well, there is a Rotary themed PowerPoint presentation template that you can just download so that you can make sure that you're staying brand compliant or brand positive. Okay, that's enough with this page. How many people here have heard of RotaryInHawaii.org? Just by a show of hands. Okay. Has anyone went to that site in the last month? Okay, so this is our big show and tell today. We are so fortunate and so excited to be unveiling our new website design, not this one. It is our, oh yeah, it is this one, sorry. RotaryInHawaii.org, everyone. So what it is a simple landing page to share information about Hawai'i Rotary, of who we are, what we do, and how people can get involved. These are all links and it'll take us down to that next section. So here it talks about Rotary International, Rotary in Hawaii. There's additional links that will direct them to either Rotary.org or to the history of Rotary. If we continue to go down, you're going to see that we at Public Image are going to start asking you, Rotarians, for quotes, for photos, for things that you love about Rotary and why you're in Rotary. So one of my newest Rotarians, her name is Allie. She just joined and she said that Rotary is a place to make long-lasting friendships and do good in the world. We want to share that with everyone. Continuing on down as to what we do, we're going to talk about the areas of focus, our avenues of service, service projects and club meetings. And what a great quote from Kathleen: Hawaii Rotary has become my second home. And as you can see, we put in the image. We want this website to represent us, represent you, represent your clubs. And of course, the next section is how to get involved. So there's 2 links on here: finding a service project and finding a club. These are the 2 call to actions that we want people to do when they go through Rotary in Hawaii, or rotaryinhawaii.org. So if we go to find a service project here, it's going to take us to this page where it tells us of our upcoming service projects. If we click on the find a club, it's going to take us to the map as to what clubs are. There is a reported problem with Club Runner, and I'm aware of it, and we are going to get this thing resolved. But if you do not have a physical location, if your club just meets on Zoom, it will not show on this map. But we're trying to figure that out with Club Runner. So this is your rotaryinhawaii.org website. This is a landing page, and this is going to be the call to action at the end of all of our promos. We want people come to rotaryinhawaii.org so that they can learn more about us. We also have some additional links at the about, which tells the history of Rotary. We have our social media accounts, which we're just going to be scraping the internet for Instagram photos with our tags in there, such as Hawai'i Rotary or from our clubs. I'm not going to wait for that thing to load up. But also on the home screen, I just want to point out, if you kind of forget rotaryinhawaii.org and Rotary D5000, there's that link up here that you can click on, and it'll take us back to the district page, making it very simple. Any questions so far? What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this so far?
It's very good. I actually like the Rotary in Hawaii website. It's very nice and clean and neat. You can see everything in there. And I like that you have links to everything. And I like the quotes from, Rotarians that are posted in there. I do have some questions. So with regards to events, so those events, we're supposed to submit it to you so it can be posted on the website? Because I've noticed most of the events that are posted there are like Maui and other islands. Not a lot in Oahu.
Okay,
yeah.
So this committee is public image. We're all about getting the word as to who Hawai'i Rotary is. It is going to be up to your club to share your service projects or your activities, either with the community service chair, which is Wally Wong, or our youth service chair, which is Ryan Char. So let me just kind of share with you on what you can do with that. So if we come back into our website, under club resources, you can see that we have different sections. If you're looking for youth service, we're going to actually be under here, what we do. You can find a service project, avenues of service. Sorry, this is where you're supposed to go. Community service here is Wally Wong. So if you have a community service project, you're going to put find the information here. He has his contact information. You'll email him and he'll put it on this website. So at the district level, we're in charge of the website, but each page or each section of the website is handled by that community service chair or youth service chair. Does that make sense, Tess?
Yeah.
So if you want to get something added to those pages, go ahead and email Wally.
Okay.
Another
Right.
way of doing it is getting it onto the district calendar. So majority of the clubs in Hawaii uses Club Runner. So that means that on this side, the district calendar, whenever you create an event in your club, you want to share it to the district so that so it automatically shows up on this district calendar. Any other questions? Okay. Oh, yes,
I do
yes,
have
yes,
one
Linda.
suggestion. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. Someone else wanted to talk?
Oh, yeah. Let me just go to Linda. Yes, Linda.
Okay. Go ahead.
Am I on? Yeah.
Yes.
I have a couple of things. One, I want to emphasize how important it is for every Rotary Club to know how to use their phones to record video at every project, and then to send that information immediately to the TV stations with information about Rotary. And I think that that is something you need to do to give them a how-to. When you are at an event, take video, take an audio interview with someone who is benefiting from this project, or a Rotarian who can say why we're doing this, email it directly to a television station, all television stations that day, with information about Rotary as a connection on the bottom. And
so wait, I'm going to pause here for a second. So Linda is jumping ahead. I think she may have stolen my PowerPoint presentation because we are going to be talking about that in our strategic plan. So I'm gonna let you, I'll let you expand later. But is there any other questions or things you want to talk about right now?
Yes, I do.
Other than that,
do you forward the district calendar to television stations?
We do not. So one of our strategic plans.
They're looking for a feature story that day. All they have to do is click, and there you are.
Deal. Sounds good. One. So we're working with people in the industry just to address this on how best to share what's happening in Rotary with the news station. One of the feedback that we got from them is that clubs, we have 53 clubs, and there may be 7 service projects happening on a weekend. And so they're getting all 7 requests. But that becomes a problem because they're like, well, which one is which? Isn't it just Rotary? So we at the district level are going to be creating a more coordinated effort on reaching out to the news. But we do want to encourage each individual club to create relationships, to build their own public image. So thank you. Tess, did you have a follow-up?
No, I just have one suggestion, and I don't know if it's been done before, but have you thought about spotlighting a Rotarian?
Yes, we did. We did that last year. It was very popular. The hard part is that we weren't getting much feedback back. But now that we have a very strong, I'm not saying that we didn't before, but we have a very strong public image core team. And we're going to be going out there. We're going to talk more about that in our strategic plan at the end of this. So thank you. Okay, I'm going to continue.
I volunteer to be a person.
You need to join my committee. Let's get on this, Linda. Come on. Okay, thank you guys, everyone. But next, I want to talk about social media. I want to continue with this because I did say it will be done before 4. But Facebook, just this weekend, we finally have been able to get Facebook aligned. So one of the things is that we do have 2 Facebook pages, one for external, which is Hawai'i Rotary or the Rotary Clubs of Hawaii, and the other one is Rotary D5000, which is Hawai'i Rotary District 5000. Please note that I'm not using Okinas in here, but in all of our other marketing, we do use the Okina in Hawaii. But what we did previously, we had pages out there and it wasn't a consistent name, or they weren't being, it was like competing stories. And so what we're doing is focusing on sharing what's happening in all of Hawai'i Rotary on the first one, Rotary Clubs of Hawaii. For the bottom one, for the Rotary D5000, this is for the individual clubs and individual Rotarians in Hawaii and Rotary International, just like, hey, there's an event coming up. Hey, we're looking at a service project here. Hey, let's praise Kapolei Sunset because they just got an award from Shelter Box. Those are the things that you guys want to continue to praise, share. Each and every one of you who has Facebook, post something onto those pages. But no, please note that the Rotary Clubs of Hawaii is more for the external and the publication so that we can share with like the news and Rotary International what's happening in our district. Instagram. I don't know, I'm assuming you all saw my email. 8,000% increase in engagement. I mean, I just wish the stock market would be just like that, but no. Why it was so successful is because when we were out and about, I was asking people, hey, can you post something? Hey, can you take a picture of this, take a video of that, tag us in it, let us reshare it. Hey, will you reshare it? So we were able to see our posts, our stories, and our reels on Instagram explode. It hasn't stopped. I don't know if you guys know this, but Hawai'i Rotary has been in the news every single week since the second week of February, even though we're in the third week, still every single week. But that type of exposure is going to expand our reach. And that is the purpose of public image. So I do ask for you guys to get familiar with Instagram, and Scott Wishart, if he can join Instagram, anyone can. Okay, so now we're in the meats and potatoes of this. We are here to talk about our strategic plan at the public image team. First, training. We're going to be doing a lot of training in the next couple weeks. We're going to be talking about the brand center. We're going to do some basic information on what public image is and what resources available. We are going to talk about the People of Action campaign. This is an important thing because it has consistency in the wording, in the imagery. And so we're going to be training on People of Action. We even have a call to action regarding this. We're going to be talking about what compliance is, what is the right logo to use, what is not the right logo to use. We're going to be having a training on how to use Club Runner, how to utilize it to build your website, how to promote your events, how to use the tools and resources that are available to you, such as that, how do I get my event on the district site? So be prepared for that. We're also going to be doing a social media 101, just the basics, how to create an account, how to post, how to create a story, and how to create a reel. We're going to talk and bring up Canva. Canva is an incredible resource for Rotary. And the reason why is it's free, as well as I can create something and share it with you. And then you can make it into your own club. And then you can share it with someone else. And along with that is we can put all of the brand positive colors and templates right inside there. And then, of course, we're going to talk about press releases and media news relationships. Well, the training schedule begins next week. It's Mondays starting at 3 p.m. via Zoom. The sessions may be only 15 minutes, but it may go up to an hour. Depending on how it goes over the next 9 weeks, we may be adding more courses and we may be doing things in person. But please note, some of the sessions will have limited seatings. This is because we want to be able to do one-on-one or answer a lot of questions. And so what is the training schedule? Starting next Monday, February 27th, we're going to do a Public Image 101. It's going to be the tips and tricks to increase public image. This is for anyone that is new to Rotary or someone that likes to dabble in marketing, Jada. Come in here, we're going to share some resources and what tools are available for you. The next week, we're going to go on March 6th, capturing your club's People of Action. So what Linda said, everyone has a phone. Go in, take a photo, take a video, do an interview, get voice. We're going to be bringing in Ryan Kawamoto, and we're going to be showing people on true people of action shots. And I'll tell you why this is going to be important and why we're starting it later. The following week, we're going to do brand compliance. This is going to be limited to 10 people, maybe 15. What we're going to do with brand compliance is we're going to go through each person's club's website and talk about what is compliant and what is not compliant. So the first 13 people, I'll tell you about how signing up later. March 20th, the week after, leveraging Club Runner to build an engaging club website on how to create events, how to make posters, how to do carousels. March 27th, we're going to start with the social media section. Social media 101, the basics of social media, how to create an account, how to do a post. The week after, we're going to dive into Facebook. And what does it look like for your club? What should a club Facebook page look like? And then 202 is going to be Instagram. And what should your Instagram or your club Instagram look like? That's going to be on April 10th. And then on April 17th, we're going to dive into some of the features of using Canva and how to create a brand positive public image assets. This is also going to be one of those that is going to be a limited amount of people that can go in there. And then we're going to wrap it up on April 24th with the effectiveness of media release. This is probably where I'm going to invite Linda Coble to come and talk to us on how we can better engage with the media. But I'm also going to be inviting some other people in the industry to help us. We're also going to talk with other clubs and talk about how they get success. On the neighbor islands, such as on Maui, you have Joanne Laird, who is always, every single activity there is, she is sending a press release and the news is picking it up because it is their community. We're going to talk with some best practices there. So this on the screen is going to be your training schedule. Your training schedule is also now available on the district calendar. So back to RotaryD5000.org. If you scroll down to district calendar here and you click on view more, you're going to see that we start on February 27th, the public image series, and it'll give you the details and the breakdown. I'm going to show you guys a quick tip. If you guys want to join this and put it onto your calendar so that you can get reminded of it, watch me. We're going to click on the date here. It's going to take me into this event. If you click on add this event to my calendar, it's going to download that calendar invite and put it automatically into your calendar. If you want the entire series, click on the add recurring event series to my calendar and it'll put all of the dates into your calendar. How that works, and I'm going to pull up my calendar, is once it gets downloaded, you'll open it and oh, you can't see it. It's a private calendar, but it'll automatically, it'll open it up as an event and then you'll just save it and it'll save in there. It will have the Zoom meeting. It will also have the start and end time and the topic in there. Any questions about that? Yes, Linda, you're muted, so you have to unmute yourself.
Thank you. Have we picked a theme? Is it people in action?
What do you mean, have we picked a theme? Can you extend that question?
People in action should be, when you talk about Rotary and you're doing PSAs and you're talking about projects and so on, is there a theme? Is there something that's automatically recognized?
So
I think Rotary is people of action, and you keep saying, and should we share that with the public?
So the People of Action is already an established campaign by Rotary International. So
okay, let's use it.
Let's use it. Which is why we have a whole training course just on People of Action. So yes, so Ryan is going to come in here and we want specific photos, specific videos of people doing stuff. If you look back on our district website, and mostly if you look at people's social medias, people are all like, hey, or what we want to see people doing is digging in the dirt, having a conversation, looking confused or looking so like, but in action, because a picture is going to say 1,000 or more words when they're actually doing something. So yes,
and also
people of action.
Also, you need people who are recognizable in Rotary involved. And I mean it.
I don't disagree with that. However, there are 1,500 Rotarians in the state of Hawaii, and each and every one of them are important.
And everyone is
recognizable. Yes, and we are local. That's the beauty. There's 1.4 million Rotarians in the world. Here in Hawaii, we have 1.5 thousand.
I think we ought to be more careful about finding people who have the most connection with their own communities that are involved in these spots.
Agreed. So that's one of the. Thank you. So when it comes to public image, we at the district level want to enrich Hawai'i Rotary. But what we also want to do at the district level is empower the clubs to enrich their members and their service projects. So we want to educate each and every one of them on those items. And so thank you, Linda. Come to our training courses, get a taste of what we're going to be talking about on how to effectively capture people of action and effectively portray what and who Hawai'i Rotary is.
I don't want to necessarily capture people of action. I want to connect with people who have no clue about what Rotary is. And I think we need to do more of that than we are doing.
Agreed. There is 1.2 million people here in Hawaii, and we need to let every one of them know.
And we need more members.
And we want to, that's exactly right. The whole point.
And let's use our media, and let's use our projects, and let's find a way to get it out in the public. And
Linda, you're so passionate about this. I love this.
I am.
Okay, so I really do. It's where the passion that Linda has is what we all have. We just may not actually have the right method of doing something. When it comes to brand compliance, you may have some of those naysayers who say your logo is wrong or your website is not right. That is not a people of action thing. That's okay. We come back to this resource team. We're going to help you. We want everyone here to have the tools in their toolbox to be able to share what Rotary is. Okay. So thank you, Linda. We are almost to the end, but we're on our second part of our strategic plan. But does anyone have any questions about the training before we move on?
Just want to verify that the trainings will be recorded for those of us that won't be able to make it to all of those sessions.
Yes, they will. I don't want you guys to rely on the recordings because they are going to be interactive. If there's only going to be 4 people that show up, I mean, the conversations are going to be very limited to those 4 minds. So I want to encourage each and every one of you, if you can't make it, find someone that can attend. And if there is such great, overwhelming support for this, we will expand it. One of the things that Scott and I are looking at is going to be doing in-person training. So that we can be in front of people, we can help people. Which now leads me to our next thing on a strategic plan. But any other questions before I bring that up? Okay. Our next thing that we're going to talk about in our strategic plan, and I'm going to share my sound and optimize for video because I have a video to share. Uh-oh. Here we go. commercials, videos, what Linda was talking about. Watch this.
We are Hawai'i Rotary. We're 1,500 local volunteers across our islands and in all of our communities. We are 53 Rotary clubs that are committed, vibrant, dynamic, energized, and exciting. We are community leaders working together to make Hawaii and the world a better place to live and work. We work with service project recipients by listening and collaborating. We plan projects with volunteer resources, and then we take action because we are people of action. We plant, read, construct, work with keiki and seniors, and do good in the community, always with action that is sustainable over time. We are challenged this year to create hope in the world, create opportunities for peace, create hope for anyone struggling with their mental health, create a better world for future generations. Rotary members enjoy friendship, fellowship, and fun. We build professional networks and build leaders. Rotarians are all around you. We are your friends, your neighbors, your co-workers, and your family members. If you want to make our community a better place, join us. Be a part of Rotary's future.
Okay, am I the only one who was crying a little bit, got chicken skin? It's because you see the people out in the community. These are our fellow Rotarians. And so a lot of the photos that you saw in there, we were all posed, smiling, looking directly at the camera. But if you looked at a lot of the video footage, it didn't even seem like there was a camera around. We want to represent that. We want to represent the people of action in all of those things. So keeping in mind the training courses and this video that I showed you, our next strategic plan is to create a specific media campaign with commercials of active service projects and members. So we are partnering up with Ryan Kawamoto from the Rotary Club of Kahala Sunrise. He is also an award-winning director, and he has committed to producing our commercial. So we are going to have this up by July 1st. That is our goal. And the video that I showed you guys was specifically for Southwest Pets. Linda, I see you. I'm gonna hold that thought for a second. But we are going to create and develop multiple snippets, some 15, some 30, some 60, some 90-second snippets. And it's going to be different service projects focusing on the People of Action campaign. We are going to be providing those things whenever we do something at the Hawai'i Rotary level. So if it's like a multi-club thing, or if there's Polio Plus, the Rotary Foundation birthdays, or Rotary International's birthday, we're going to be using those clips and sending it out. But we're also going to be giving those clips and videos to each individual club. And at the end of those videos, there's going to be what we call a donut, so that you can put your club's events in there with that call to action. Join us this Saturday for a road cleanup. Join us this Saturday to install a peace pole. So please be on the lookout for that. But we're not going to be able to do that without your help. What that means is that we need you guys to go through these courses so that we get the right captures of people of action in there. So we are calling all people of action. By April 30th, we want videos, we want photos, we want interviews, we want quotes, high quality. Come on the first Monday in March, to that training, and we're going to give you the details. We're going to give you the exact. What is the frames per second? What is the angle of the photo that we're looking for? So again, the call to action is for people of action. and taking photos and videos of that. Our next thing is that we, as a public image resource team, we are committed to sharing what we do in Hawai'i Rotary. So we are going to be visiting clubs, their meetings, their service projects, and we are going to be working through the assistant governors to identifying what is happening in each of those areas. If you have a service project coming up and you think this is newsworthy, email publicimage@rotaryd5000.org so that we can get it on our calendar. Unfortunately, if you tell us, hey, it's this Friday and it's in Kauai, we may not be able to do it. But if you give us enough lead time, we're going to be able to work around our schedules and get out there. So public image resource team visits are very, very important. Please share this with your club. When you are in your club, do we have something that is newsworthy? Do we have something that is the people of action that can be captured, because we want to put you into those commercials? The next thing is that we want everyone to be brand compliant by June 30th, 2023. Because July 1st is when we're having our commercials out there, and it's going to say visit rotaryinhawaii.org, and they're going to click on different links. Oh, there's a club over here, there's a club over here. There's 53 clubs. And if we do not have the people of action, or we don't have that set look, people are going to think that we're not one. Keeping in mind that we are Hawai'i Rotary. Last, I developed a website for our Rotarians here in the district. I got the idea at PETS earlier this month. If you have an idea, if you have something that is a service project or a commercial idea or a fundraiser idea, go to sharemyidea.org and fill out that form. We're going to start creating a database of people with ideas. There are 1,500 Rotarians in Hawaii, and each and every one of them, minus maybe 5 or 6, have great ideas. And we want you to share them with us, because maybe my club of 16 people can't put it off.
Yeah.
But my club of 70 can. So go to sharemyidea.org, and we're going to be posting those things onto the Rotary D5000 website for ideas. Also keep a lookout for that, because that page is going to expand, because we're going to start collecting quotes. We're going to start collecting photos. We're going to find an easy resource page for Rotary D5000. So that is our strategic plan. We have our ideas. We have things to do. It's up to you guys. Do you have any questions for us? Linda, go for it. I know you haven't waved your hand yet, but go.
I am so proud of you.
It's a team effort. This is a team effort. Let's not me. This is Scott. This is Sandy. This is Lori. This is Ryan. This is what happens when you get ideas together.
It's something we never had. I've been a Rotarian since '87. I have never seen this kind of interaction, and this is wonderful. And I appreciate it very much. I think I need to talk to Brian about Brian Kamamoto. I would like to be I would like to be a voice. I have a popular voice. I know that there are other Rotarians that I know who are familiar in our community, and I think you need those voices. Agreed. And I'm there if you need
Linda,
me.
You can work with me and Scott. We will coordinate those.
Okay, I'm there if you.
Well, we just have to get you on our district public image resource team now. So we'll get you to join. Any other questions? Scott, are you ready to sign up for Instagram?
I am. I promise you that I'll get on that. Promise you that.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Okay, so I just, any other questions before I show one last thing? Yes, Sandy.
So Josh, with your training sessions, Are we, even though the space is limited, do we as a team, are we able just to come, or?
Oh, and when I say limited, it's probably because of Canva and the social media pages, and brand compliance, we're going to be looking at individual websites. Yes, anyone on the public image team, you matter and you count, but we're not going to be looking at your club most likely. We're going to be looking at people that come. I want you to look at my website. How can we bring this to brand compliance? Yes, Linda.
I have one more question. In your information online, do you have the information for every television station?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Have you given every club an idea of how to send their videos to that station the same day as the project is?
If you come on the April something session, that is when that information will be shared.
Okay, it's important. TV
Agreed.
stations need feature stories,
Yes.
and they don't have enough people to go out and cover it. And if
Right.
we can give it to them, they'll
I think
take it. Okay.
I think one thing for everyone to recognize is that we are all volunteers here. We have passion, we have the heart. Some of us put the sweat behind it. So that is exactly, we want to give these tools to those type of people. We don't expect them to do it off the bat. So come on in, come under my tent, and we'll get you guys prepared. How's that? Okay.
There you go.
Everyone, thank you very much. It is before 4 o'clock, as I had promised. This video will be up on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/@Hawai'i Rotary. That will be there within the next 24 hours. And then keep looking at the public image resource page on the district website. So everyone, aloha and have a wonderful day. Mahalo.
Aloha.
I'm posting right now.
I love it. That's awesome. Post
Thank
away.
you. Great
Thanks
job.
for joining us. Thank you.
This is my first experience with you,
Really?
and I'm very
What'd you-
impressed.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Linda.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
That means a lot.